What are the most common abbreviations, acronyms and terms used within the medical devices space? What do they mean and why are they important to know? In this video, I'll be covering the 10 most common ones of which you should learn. Number 1. SAMD, Software as a Medical Device. This refers to software products which fall under the definition of a medical device. Products that fall under this scope may be standalone software or software to be used in combination with or interface with other medical devices, including hardware-based devices, software as a medical device products, and also standalone general software. Number 2. PEMS, Programmable Electrical Medical Systems, which is medical electrical equipment or systems containing one or more programmable electronic subsystems, as per IEC 60601-1. In terms of medical devices, this often refers to hardware-based data collection tools. An example is a breathing device to be used in conjunction with a software medical device for detection or diagnosis of lung-based conditions. Number 3. EU MDR. The EU Medical Device Regulation is the current regulation for medical devices in the EU, which was originally supposed to be enforced in 26th May 2020, but was delayed by a further year to 26th May 2021 due to various reasons such as lack of notified bodies. There were several changes made from the previous medical device directive, one of which is the most impactful being Rule 11, which automatically made a huge portion of previously Class 1 SAMD products into Class 2A at minimum, therefore meaning they were no longer eligible for self-certification. Number 4. UK MDR. The UK Medical Device Regulation 2002 was created due to Brexit, meaning that due to Great Britain no longer being part of the EU, they had to have their own regulations. Due to Brexit occurring at the end of 2020, and therefore prior to the implementation of the EU MDR, Great Britain formed their own regulation which is almost identical to the previous EU Medical Device Directive, thus meaning many software medical device products are still considered to be Class 1, unlike the EU, where many of them are considered to still be Class 2A or above. Number 5. GDPR. General Data Protection Regulation is an EU regulation on data protection and privacy. It covers the obligations as either a data processor or controller regarding consent, personal data, rights of access, rectification, erasure, objection, data portability and more. There is also a UK version of this, also called the GDPR, which is largely similar to the EU version. GSPR, number 6. This refers to General Safety and Performance Requirements mentioned within Annex 1 of the EU MDR. It is a set of requirements for medical devices to conform to ensure its safety and ability to perform as per their intended use. The requirements also include areas such as design, manufacturer, information to be supplied with the device, etc. Note that depending on the type and use of your device, some sections of the GSPR may not be applicable to your product, such as chemical, physical and biological properties for a standalone software as a medical device product. Number 7. QMS. A quality management system is basically a structured system of procedures and processes covering all aspects of design, manufacturing, supply, risk management, management responsibility, customer related processes and CAPAs. The purpose of it is to have an optimal end product and, more importantly, minimizing risk to end users. In terms of establishing and getting your QMS certified, this is a topic I've covered in another video of which I will link in the description below. Number 8. ISO 13485. This is an internationally recognized standard for quality management systems for medical device companies. It is somewhat based on ISO 9001, and the latest version applicable to the EU is currently EN ISO 13485 2016 Amendment 11 2021. Number 9. 21 CFR 820. Unlike the ISO standard, which is a standard, 21 CFR 820 is a US regulation for quality management systems, therefore making it mandatory to follow for medical device companies planning to sell into the USA. However, this regulation has so many similarities to ISO 13485, so much so that the US FDA has officially announced that they will be transitioning to this standard in the future. In terms of differences between these regulations and standards, I've covered this with another video, which again I will leave in the description below. Number 10. Notified or approved bodies. A notified body is an organisation designated by an EU country to assess the conformity of certain products before being placed onto the market. These bodies carry out tasks related to conformity assessment procedures set out in the applicable legislation when a third party is required. The European Commission publishes a list of such notified bodies which can be viewed on the NANDO database. Effectively, in order to sell your medical device in the EU, you will need a notified body to conduct a conformity assessment on your product, documentation and technical files, and if deemed adequate, grant you a CE mark. Note that in the case of Class 1 medical devices, you can self-certify without the need for a notified body assessment, except in the case of sterile devices, those with a measuring function, and those considered to be reusable. Approved bodies are effectively the UK versions of EU notified bodies and are appointed by the MHRA to conduct conformity assessments and to grant a UK CA mark. If there are any other topics you'd like for me to cover in future, then either leave a comment below or send me a message. If you found this information valuable, then please like and share. And if you've not already done so, please subscribe to my channel.